Let's take a look at example number 2, which we're also going to find the length of a line segment on the axis. It tells us to consider the line segment with endpoints 0, -6 and 0, -11. It first wants to know, what do the ordered pair of the endpoints have in common? And what does that mean about the line segment's location on the coordinate plane? Well, if we look at the ordered pair, we can see that the x-coordinates are the same. They're 0. Whenever the x-coordinates are 0, that tells us that the line is going to be on the y-axis. It also tells us that when the x-coordinates are the same, we're going to have a vertical line, which in this case is the y-axis. We can prove this by plotting this out on the number line. We would have 0, -6, and then we would have 0, -11. Now I'm going to have to put -11 down here an extra because I don't have enough places on my grid. The line that is connected, notice, is a vertical line right on the y-axis. Now it wants us to find the length of the line segment described by the distance between its endpoints. The x-coordinates are the same, so we're going to look at the y-coordinates this time. We're going to work with some absolute value. Notice that both of these are negative numbers. So whenever those y-coordinates are negative numbers, we're going to find the length of the distance between them by finding the absolute value of each number, and we're going to subtract the larger absolute value from the smaller absolute value. In this case, the absolute value of -11 is 11, and the absolute value of -6 is 6. Oops. And when we subtract those, we get 5. We should have 5 units as the length of that line. If we count the spaces, there are 5 spaces between them. When both y-coordinates are negative, or the same, I should say, either both positive or both negative, what that means is that the points are going to lie on one side of the x-axis. Notice this line lies entirely on one side of the x-axis.